Hello everyone, Black Sentinel here, playing some more Danganronpa 2. So we are now kicking right off where we left off last time, where we unfortunately saw Ibuki hang herself, and we saw, Kyoko was tied to one of the pillars in the room. Murdered, both of them, unfortunately. So, let's go ahead and, I guess, get investigating, see what we can figure out what's going on here. Of course, after the announcement.
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
There's the second one.
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
That's the confirmation that there are exactly 2 bodies, neither of them are alive. 2 body discovery announcements in a row. That means the hanged body with the hemp bag on its head, Yoko's suspended body. Both of these bodies have been discovered at the same time. What is this?
What?
Yoko and who the hell is the other one wearing the hemp bag?
Could it be?
Could it be 2 victims? But when I was here earlier, I didn't see Hyoko's body. I only saw that hanged body over there. Not even 10 minutes passed, but still, why? Well, what is this? Impossible, 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 impossible. It's impossible for killings to happen on this island.
Shut the
And yet
hell
there's
up!
2 of them here. Shut up, idiot.
This is just...
For now, we should lower that person wearing the hip bag to the ground. They get like that, it's just too sad.
Yes! Oh.
But what about preserving the scene of the crime?
Damn it!
Who the fuck cares about that? There's a control panel for the baton lighting on the wing of the stage. You can lower the body with that. That one. Hiko ran over to the wing of the stage and pressed the button on the control panel. Or with a motorized sound like the growl of a starving beast, the baton lighting slowly descended. When it descended enough for us to reach it, we all worked together to lower the body. Now, I'm going to take off the hemp bag, okay? It's Ibuki. I mean, I saw the hair coloring and stuff. Yeah. No, I expected it. Still didn't want to confront that reality. Under the hemp bag, there was no denying that face. I saw belonged to Ibuki.
Damn it!
Damn it! It's all my fault. If only I did a better job watching over Ibuki. You're wrong. It's not your fault, Mikon. No matter how we feel, the one at fault is...
What's the matter?
Speak of the devil, literally. Jeez, it feels like someone died in here or something.
Hey!
Thanks, man. So he finally showed up, the root of all evil.
What the heck?
How dare you call your big brother the root of all evil? I even went to the trouble of bringing everyone for you. Bringing everyone?
Ah! Are you kidding me?
What the hell is going on here? Ibuki and Hiyoko?
What?
So 2 people have been killed?
What?
Oh there, that's not all. I've also summoned the others who were at the hospital. The others?
This is troubling.
Looks like another serious incident occurred while I was unaware.
Damn it!
Can't believe it. They did such a horrible thing. Akito, Akane, are you okay?
Huh?
Huh? Of course. What do you mean, of course?
No way!
Are you talking about the despair disease? Jeez, you guys, that stuff is totally over now. Over? Yeah, because I got bored.
That's...
For that silly reason? And now, the killing has started. There's no need to keep that motive around anymore. Yeah, that despair disease is gone now. So you don't have to worry about it anymore.
What'd you say?
What the heck? That's impossible. How can you spread a disease and cure it so easily? Who cares about the itty-bitty details? What matters is that it's already been cured. So, let's go back to our main topic and proceed as usual.
It's the Monokuma file!
Number 3 and number 4.
See ya later!
I'll be waiting for the class trial. Do your best to investigate.
This
Again?
cannot be.
We have to do this again?
Silence.
We have no choice. Like last time, this means one of us killed these two.
Let me tell you
Then we
this.
cannot let this be. What do we have to do this?
Damn it.
Thinking like that won't do anything. We have to do this.
Damn it.
If we don't do anything, we'll all be executed.
What
Yeah, sorry,
do you
Mikon.
yearn?
Abandon your over-dependence and complaints this instant. Those have no place in this world. But what about Nekomaru? What's going to happen to him? Is he not going to participate this time? Is that even allowed? Nekomaru. Huh?
That's weird.
That's strange. Ryan, what happened to me? It looks like lingering after effects of the despair disease. It's nothing for you to worry about.
Hey.
Are you okay?
Yep.
Fortunately, it seems like I have nothing to worry about.
This is bad.
If you had the liar disease, your after effects could be lies, maybe?
Leave it to me.
Please leave Nekomaru to me. Everyone must focus on investigating, so I must do my best.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, I will definitely bring back Nekomaru and win everyone's trust. Good luck. It seems we should leave Nekomaru to Monami. What about guarding this area? Still need it?
Damn it.
I'll stay. I still don't feel good yet. It's better if I stay here too, right? Should perform the autopsy again, right?
Damn right.
And I'll leave that to you. Let's get started so we can end this nightmare for good. That's right, we need to end this. We need to finish this once and for all. I know there's no way we can believe that one of us did this. But for those two's sake, we need to find the truth. And then, we need to end this nightmare once and for all.
Huh?
Like, I've been putting up with this for a while.
Hey!
Why is it so damn hot in here? I hate being hot. It's because your clothes are all just so smothering. I seriously can't stand it. I'll let you guys investigate this place. And so, Kazuichi left the music venue under a cloud of gambling complaints. Or grumbling complaints. But it really is hot. In fact, it's sweltering hot. Why is it this hot? No, before that, I need to check Monokuma file first. Alright. There are two victims this time. Ibuki Miyota. Oh, there's only one file, just both victims are in the same file. Okay. Ibuki Miyota and Hiyoko Saionji. Ibuki Miyota's cause of death was a crushed windpipe as a result of choking. There's no other external injuries. Yoko Saionji's cause of death was blood loss due to her throat being slit by a sharp-edged tool. It appears her death was instant. What the? Is this it? I already knew the cause of death from the beginning, so this isn't going to be a useful clue. Yeah. Truth bullet. Alright. It's strange. Why did the killer kill two people? Huh? I mean, the more people you kill, the more clues you'll leave, right? So I don't think it's really necessary to kill two people and take that kind of a risk. I agree with that. Or was there a reason they had to kill two people? Reason for killing two people? Regardless, something like this shouldn't be forgiven,
I'll
so
definitely find out.
I will definitely find the truth behind this case.
I think.
That's what I think. Seriously, I'd really prefer she had a more confident sounding catchphrase. Alright, now I can look around. First off, let's look at this. The broken cameras and stuff. The shattered remains of a machine are all spread all over the floor.
I see.
This appears to be the surveillance camera unit.
This too
Katsuichi
must
put
be
it in the music
will of
venue for
causality.
communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this? Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here? What do you mean?
Well,
Even if they know they are not being recorded, there is no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera.
Fine.
So that's why they destroy the camera. Seems plausible enough. They'd hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera? That's why the killer destroyed this? And what was that thing I saw? Good question. ladder. What are you doing, step ladder? The step ladder is tipped over on its side, even though it was upright earlier. This must be the step ladder that Ibuki used in the video I saw. Isn't that a blood stain?
See?
Oh. Look, there's blood around the left side of the step ladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case, then it must be Hyoko's blood.
Yep.
It's the only thing I can think of. Blood stain that probably belongs to Hyoko is on the left side of the step ladder. What does it mean? I don't think that was there before. I think I would have seen that in the reporting video. Candle. There's a massive candle positioned near the front of the stage. Yeah, see, there's no blood on it. That had to have been added after this video. The dull light in that video must have been coming from the candle. Yep. Candle this huge might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used the normal stage lighting. Wanted to make a show of it. For one reason or another. Hemp bag. Uki had a hemp bag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. But why did she have a hemp bag on her head? Wait, huh? The hemp bag. On further inspection, there's a Monami decal on the fabric. Looks like this isn't just a normal bag. Why is it familiar? It looks very familiar. The rope. It's the rope that was tied to the baton lighting on the ceiling. Ibuki hanged herself with this rope and died. What I can tell, looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features. But despite the fact this music venue has a storage room, there shouldn't have been any rope in there. Which means, was it obtained from the supermarket? Did the killer bring it from there? It means anybody could have obtained this rope, and it means it'd be difficult to use this as a clue. I wonder if that's true. Huh? Oh, I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it? Excuse me, Mikan, do you have a moment? What happened? What's happened? There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right?
Well,
Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from the hanging herself. I see. I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself. That was obvious from the moment we discovered the body. Might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself. You're right. Yep, I got it. This rope won't be much of a clue. Now I might as well search another place. Jeez. As usual, I have no idea what he's up to. Good question. What's up, Ibuki? Ibuki's body lay atop the stage. She's wearing the hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick. What's this on Ibuki's feet? Yeah, why is there bloodstains? I didn't notice she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are dirty. It's blood, right? There shouldn't have been any external injuries on Ibuki. If that's the case, this blood belongs to someone else. Weird. Why would that exist? Alright then.
Damn right.
Hey Hajime, can I talk to you for a sec? Sure. You already discovered the body before you met up with us, right? Yeah, at first I didn't know it was Ibuki because of the hemp bag though. I mean, you could see the hair. But I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from that rope.
Like,
Which means Ibuki must have died before Hyoko was tied up.
well,
That helps. There's no time of death written in the Monokuma file this time, so I wasn't really sure who died first. It's true, their estimated time of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time, but I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. It was like 5 minutes after the morning clock. In that video, Ibuki was climbing the stepladder on her own, so right after that. Wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed that stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? No, that's impossible. Because even if Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Hyoko's death afterward. 2 different deaths happen at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. Not you, Chiaki. Hyoko's body, there we go. Hyoko's body is suspended against a pillar on the side of the stage. She's wrapped against the pillar with duct tape and looks like she was forced to stand upright. Damn it, who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looks like it stopped it stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. But why is Hiyoko's kimono like this? Her kimono is all disheveled. Also, her sash is tied in the front. Did the killer do this too? But when did the killer kill Hiyoko? When I first discovered Hibuki's body, I didn't see Hiyoko's body here. If that's the case, Hiyoko was killed. It must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here. That was barely 10 minutes. Is it really possible that the killer killed Hiyoko, taped her up in such short amount of time? Even if it is possible, whoever did it would have had a narrow window of time to do so. Because the killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right? Question.
Hey!
Hajime, do you have a minute? No, you're in the way.
Now.
I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with. Help?
Actually,
If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hiyoko's kimono. So, I was thinking she might be hiding something. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want to search inside Hiyoko's kimono.
huh?
Huh? That's exactly it.
Why?
Well, it wouldn't be it would have been a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, you know? Don't mess with me. Are you saying there's no problem with that now that she's dead? Fine. If you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else.
Hey!
Hey, Akane.
Yo!
Yo, what's up?
Hey,
Well, there's something I want you to do for me. Looks like there's something inside Hiyoko's kimono, so can you feel around for that?
What?
I don't really understand, but I just gotta check Hiyoko's kimono, right?
thanks.
Thank you, Akane. Helping each other is such a wonderful thing.
Now then.
Let's see. Akane reached through the duct tape binding Hiyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono.
That's weird.
Damn it, she's tied up so tight I can't really reach with my hand. Oh wait, hold on.
Yo!
Something in... there's something. Is this what you were looking for? Is this a key?
Perhaps.
What's different than the keys to the cottage? So this may be the key from her motel room? Key to her motel room, huh?
But
Her key was so deep inside her kimono that it'd be hard to remove. And it's very unlikely that the killer tampered with this evidence.
isn't that right?
Because if this is a trap, they would have put it more toward the front of her kimono so we'd notice it easier. Which means we can conclude this is something Hiyoko had with her all along. Okay?
Hey,
Also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything, but you looked like you were curious about the condition of Hiyoko's body, right, Hajime? Of course, that's why I'm investigating. It's true there are several mysteries regarding her body.
oh,
Well, just hear me out for a second. Out of all those mysteries, what I think is the strangest is...
see?
the way they wrapped her body with that duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Hiyoko's neck, don't you think? Hide the wound on her neck. I don't really know if that was their true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. Reason for the low volume blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would have been a sea of blood. Would be a sea of blood. Sea of blood, huh? Two dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. That's enough to make anybody faint. She got Chiaki. With her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Something drop on the floor there? Nothing dropped, it's just dirty. Dirty?
Hey.
See? Take a close look at the floor. Oh. If you look closely, you're right, there's a smudge of something white, as if something was wiped off. Wait, this isn't something. Is this a bloodstain?
Yep.
Well, a bloodstain isn't strange. Hiyoko's neck was slashed not far from here.
But still.
Rather, what's strange is, why did the killer try to hide it? Hide it?
So.
If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. Reason the killer wiped off the bloodstain. As long as the body is nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off the bloodstain. So what was the killer trying to hide? Question. Smudge on the floor. Is that it? Burton? There's a black curtain hanging on the far side of the stage. This curtain, it's not wide enough. It can't reach from one edge of the stage to the other.
Huh?
It's not really a full-length curtain. The curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly. It's probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. See, the back of the curtain is taped for temporary use, just like the curtain at the supermarket. So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket?
So,
They went that far. This was probably something that the killer really needed for this crime. Why did they need it? Knows. Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came easy. There. There's your venue curtain. Is that it here? Which these things I still need to investigate. Not seeing anything else. Oh, lighting control. Duh. There's a control panel on the wing of the stage. It seems like you can use this control panel to raise and lower the baton lighting on the ceiling. In fact, we use this to lower Ibuki's hanged body. Speaking of the lighting, the video of the music venue I saw, there was no lighting other than the candle. It had a dim candlelight ambiance to it, and it didn't look like this lighting was used at all. But why didn't they use this lighting? Was there some reason that would have inconvenienced them?
So you have a
See, so you noticed too, fiend. Huh? Notice? So you didn't notice. Oh, are those eyes just little glass balls? Take a good look at the baton lighting above your head. Have you not noticed that aberrant item? Look at the baton lighting. Oh, you mean that? Something that looks like black paper stuck to the baton lighting. So you finally noticed. But I can't really see it from here. I should lower the baton lighting one more time and...
I can see it!
There is no need.
Go, my 4 dark devas of destruction!
Go, Mirage Golden Hawk. Jump! Now is the time for... Oh. That's funny. Now is the time for you to take flight. Feast your eyes upon the brave souls, my 4 dark devas of destruction. A hamster launched itself from Gundam's hand and ran up to the baton lighting on the ceiling in a flash. Started running around the stuck slip of paper in rapid circles. And then the paper fluttered downward and was definitely caught by Gundam. You see that? Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder.
wow.
Wow, that is amazing. I've never seen a hamster do tricks.
How pitiful.
In my 4 dark devas of destruction, hamsters are merely their temporary form. So what's with that paper?
Fine.
It seems to be some kind of thick paper, though it does not have any special spells scribed into it.
That was close.
Huh. It appears it's nothing useful. Okay. No, that's not it. There's no doubt. This is some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that it was stuck in a place like that, no matter how we think about it, is too unnatural. Scrap of thick paper has been added to the... Okay, thank you. That it? Should be things to investigate. Oh, the temperature. Because it's been hot in here. It looks like the music venue's AC unit. That's right, you might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. Is it really 86 degrees? Alright, I should mess around with it a little like this. It's running as a heater. Over 86 degrees Fahrenheit? Now I know why it's so damn hot. I better turn off the heater for now. That should cool things off a little. Why was it up so high? Now is that it? There. Talk for you, Hiko.
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, take a look at this. What? Look what's in front of the door. This is a drumstick, right? And it looks like it's broken. What happened to it?
Like,
Something like that is in front of the door. You think it might be a really big clue? Why would this be a clue?
hey,
Remember when we came to the music venue? What, that it was stuck? Won't open, the only thing we do is force our way through. I wonder if that's gonna be possible. Of the 4 of us, 2 of us are girls, you know? Doesn't matter if you can do it or not. We have to try. Let's go. We'll all charge at the same time. Ready, set, go. Yeah, they charged the door. The door was locked when we tried to go inside, and the four of us charged into the door. But when I examined it, I found out that this door doesn't have a lock at all. Huh?
I get it.
Ah, so it was barred. Okay. The door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle. If a stick was used as a used to bar the door here, well, don't you think it would lock the door and keep it from opening? I mean, you think this drumstick was used to lock the door? The broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door should be proof of that. And how was the killer able to get out? Huh? I mean, the music venue doesn't have windows. This door is the only entrance. They locked the door from the inside. The killer wouldn't be able to escape outside.
Like...
Maybe. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue? They waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us?
I get it.
You know, don't they use tricks like that a lot in mystery dramas and stuff? If that's the case, there might be evidence of that around here somewhere.
Damn it.
Alright, I'm definitely gonna find it. Won't let the killer get away with this. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue? Huh. Like you said, that might be possible, but
I've listened to
I
the
heard what
whole
you two were
story.
discussing. Chiaki, that was kind of cool entrance.
Well?
Besides the broken drumstick, I've also discovered something interesting. What is it?
See?
Look, there's a weird glob where the right and left door touch, see? The right, what is this? It looks too firm to think it's rubber.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't look like rubber, but... As she said that, Chiaki bent down, scraping off the semi-transparent glava with her finger. Disgusting. Why are you putting it in your mouth? Ah, it smells like workshop chemicals. Workshop? And this chewiness. I see. This thing may be a glob now, but that doesn't mean it was a glob from the start. For instance, if it was originally a liquid that hardened into this, it might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly in the gaps of the door. What are you talking about? Just I thought, tastes nasty. Why did you put it in your mouth? Chiaki spat the glob out of her mouth and left the area. Besides that bit about the taste, it's okay to consider this some kind of clue, right? Semi-transparent glob. Was it because some kind of like wood working glue or something? This door that says definitely looks like the inside of a storage closet. I might as well investigate in here too. Anything? Oh, I'm not gonna tell. Full-length mirror. See your whole body. This huge full-length mirror. It's probably used for checking costumes. The mirror this big, be easy to check how you look. Alright, let's talk to Nagito. Nagito, did you come here to investigate the storage room too? I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it? Or is he trying to stay in guard here? So how about it? Did you find any clues? The tipped over stepladder on the stage, the duct tape binding Hiyoko. That probably all came from this storage room. Might be other things from the storage room that they used for the crime. Always pretend to give me hints, but in the end, you're just going to be on the killer's side, right? I'm not siding with the killer, you know. I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it. That's the main reason why this case is really special. Huh?
Man.
But I can't say for certain, though. What is this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense.
Hajime.
By the way, Hajime, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened.
Right?
Hey, if you can explain it to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some more useful information. Really? You might end up confusing us again instead. You don't want to find the truth. You just want to make us suffer.
So mean.
That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'd gladly become the enemy, and I won't even mind when I die. It's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time. Huh? What does that mean? Regardless, I think you're not gonna tell me, huh? And it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings?
Hey.
You should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theater. After he said that, Naruto walked out of my sight. Okay, movie theater? Why the sudden interest in the movie theater? Anything in here? A lot of stickers, venue, left over. Huh? Compared to last time, it feels like there are less stickers than before. Am I overthinking this? Maybe. Shells, copying and wallpaper and paint on the shell, probably used for stage decoration. This thick black paper that's folded. Oh, there's a piece missing from what Gundam's hamster was able to pull. Golden Hawk. This thick black paper that's folded up on the lower shelf. It looks like wallpaper. There are a lot of stickers pasted all over the front side of this wallpaper. And this edge of the wallpaper. Looks like it was torn, but... Oh. I didn't mean to do that. It's torn, but what does this mean? I guess that's everything important in the storage room. I guess I should go back to the music venue. Okay. Alright, let me talk to everybody else here.
Something like
It's
this.
happened once again. 2 of my cherished friends died at the same time. Cannot
cruel.
believe it. I cannot believe it. This is the place where Ibuki sang for Fuyuhiko. Yoko looked like she was having so much fun listening to her music. And now, those 2 are no longer here. Ah, such a tragedy. I understand how you feel, but please get a hold of yourself. 2 of our friends were killed. That's all the more reason why we can't just leave this alone, right?
So just as I thought.
Must do this then, for the sake of the 2 who have fallen. What's up, Mikan? If only I'd noticed sooner, Ibuki might have been saved. Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing? After leaving Nagita's room, I went to the on-call room, and that's when it came to me. I should go check on how everyone in the hospital is doing one more time before I go to sleep. And so I went to the patient rooms, and I noticed that Ibuki was gone. So I quickly ran out of the hospital, so that's what happened. And then I saw Fuyuhiko in front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. Huh? That reminds me, where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby. That is a long story. I'm sorry. It's not like I doubt you or anything. There's no way I doubt you. Because we've been together since this morning. You're right. We were together until you went to the on-call room. That's right. We were together just a little before the morning Monokuma announcement. So, I don't doubt you. I'm telling the truth. Is it alright if I continue with my autopsy? You can talk to me again later. I'll tell you what I know. So, please, spare my life at least. What happened to not doubting me? So I have her account. She has, she's my alibi. Alright, with this, we might be close to finish investigating the music venue. But I still need to talk to Mikan. Need to make sure I get those autopsy results from her. Wow, those were some fast autopsy results. How about it, Mikan? Have you found anything by now? To tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive.
You got it wrong.
But it's not my fault. This music venue is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death. Because of the heat? Is that possible? If a body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine the precise time of death. I see. That might have been the killer's goal. Covered up their time of death by using the heater to move the inside of the music, or make the inside of the music venue hot. That's weird.
But
Even if this heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? I agree. As long as I saw it, it should be clear what order the murders occurred. First was Ibuki, then Hiyoko. And as long as this is an imitation murder, there wouldn't be any mistaking the order of the murders. Huh? Imitation murder? Huh? You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew.
see?
It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work, like a song or a film, that's an outline for their killings. Oh. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. Why would an imitation murder be related to this murder? Well, based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie. That movie?
Good instinct.
The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed 2 people. The goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
Excuse me, if this was really an imitation of that movie, is it possible that one more person might have been killed?
This, too,
It's
must
certainly
be the will of
conceivable if the
causality.
killer wishes to complete the imitation. Hold on a second. What are you all talking about? An imitation murder? One more person might have been killed. Are you guys worried that there's gonna be another victim? Then no worries. Things would get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people could be killed at once. I'm a real cautious fella, so I've prepared a perfect countermeasure. Ahem. On this killing school trip, the same Blacken can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Huh?
You mean you've added another rule?
Yep.
Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the Blacken would be able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains. If it is a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings. As you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just wanted to confirm one of the class trial rules. I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games.
Perhaps.
I don't want to consider this possibility at all, and I don't want to think about, don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers? Huh?
So...
Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hiyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean that 2 killers exist at the same time. But we can only vote for 1 person, right?
I am concerned.
If we can only choose 1 based on a majority vote, the other person could certainly achieve victory.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
See?
So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2? Or if 4 incidents overlap one another?
Silence!
Shut up! It's okay, I'll make extra sure something like that never happens.
Hey.
Meaning 2 killers can't exist at the same time. So it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right?
Wow. I don't like this.
Alright, fine. That's right, there's always 1 killer at any given time. Oh, okay, so it was someone that killed 2 people then. Even if they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is.
Kind of depressing.
Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave. I see, so there's no possibility for 2 killers exist at the same time. Ah, exist at the same time. That doesn't say that maybe Hiyoko killed Ibuki or made her kill herself and then someone else killed Hiyoko. Or, no, I think that's how the order had to have happened. I'd be a little surprised. Because they hid the time of death is the problem. So, if they left Hiyoko out to decompose in a natural state, then they threw her in the heat with Ibuki. I don't know. It would still construe the time of death, I guess. But the fact that there's blood on the stool when there wasn't before, there's blood on her feet, maybe there wasn't before. It's possible that she got slit, Hiyoko got slit, and then the blood splattered onto those things and on the ground, and so that's why there's a smudge that someone tried to clean up, I guess. But those are just conjectures. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little. Yep, that makes things a little easier. Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people, means a 3rd victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying that, and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation? Ah, could it be you haven't seen it? Seen it? Seriously, seen what?
So...
Like I said, that movie.
Oh my!
When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets. Then the imitation is... Of course, it's an imitation of that movie.
Well?
Well, based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie, as if they were copying it. As if they copied the movie? I see, Nagito mentioned something about that. Yep. So he wanted to reference the movie in the theater that he watched earlier. Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings? You should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously, the movie theater.
You...
I see, so you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. Probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts. Looks like I need to do that. And I should get going too. There are other places I need to investigate. Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki? Probably the hospital for sure. The first victim, Ibuki, was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place.
You are right.
Thanks to that despair disease, we could not go there for some time. It's right. It might be good for me to investigate that hospital too. Might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. For clues related to Yoko's death, I should try going over to the motel. Still a lot of things I can do before the class trial. I'll definitely give it my all until the end. Okay, so... no. Let me actually talk to Akane. Hey, are you okay? Are you still not feeling well? No, huh? Yeah, I don't really get it, but when I think about Nekomaru, it's like my knees start shaking.
That's weird.
That's weird. There's no way. I've got that kind of weakness. It'd probably go away if I battled a strong dude, but Nekomaru's not here. Nekomaru will definitely come back. You're right. Yeah. Alright, let's get out of here then. I've heard what I need to from Mikan, so I don't need to be here. No one here, so go back to the road. On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Alright, go into here. Then head over to the hospital. Then the movie seems like it's going to be the longer portion. I just remembered, I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. Plus, I don't even know where Hyoko's room is. Might be faster to just ask someone. What's up, Gundam?
So you have.
You're here, right? Come on out. Huh? Are you talking to me? I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that? I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Hey, which room was Hyoko staying in?
Well.
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers? Question. What's Fuyuhiko doing here?
Damn right.
Hey Hajime, can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to you guys to get you guys instead. I met up with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue, you met up with Mikan and me. And when we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason, so we had no choice but to break down the door and discover Hyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened.
Hey.
This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall, Gundam and Monami. Didn't you hear me? A body was found. Body? Could it be? Do you intend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all? Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monami. I see. So Kazuichi and Sonia didn't appear, huh? Do you think those two are suspicious? Well, Hyoko was killed. Between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be it, but... While we're at it, let me tell you about my alibi too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what's going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. So, you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
Well, yeah.
While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else while you were while you circled the island?
Well.
No, we went to the movie theater and that street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? That's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mikan and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hyoko and wrapped her around the pillar with duct tape. It's true, I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact that Hyoko was killed, and we did discover her body.
Huh?
What, you still doubt me?
Jeez.
Well, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. But don't worry, even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. I'd want to know in advance what I have to do to end up like that. Alright. Center door. This one. It's like it's locked, but we have the key. The key was inside her kimono. Maybe if I use this. It opened, just as I thought. This was the key. This key was Hyoko's room key. Alright, I should go inside. Anything? This is the first time we've gone into a motel room. So Hyoko was staying here. She only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted. Oh, hi, Sonia.
Oh my.
Huh? Did the door open? Yeah, Hyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it. I see. What, did something happen? No, it is just... I'm starting to believe it might be my fault. Her fault? What does she mean? Hello? The moment Hyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right? However, her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in her room. She had another reason. Besides that disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in her room?
Perhaps.
Her kimono. Her kimono? Yesterday I went to talk to her. Go talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence, it was not locked at that time. Then I saw it. Oh, she was struggling to put on her kimono? Hyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she could not tie her sash anymore. Yeah, Mahiru is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono,
You
huh?
are right.
The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Yoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru. That Mahiru kindly taught her the basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
Yeah, she probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her. That makes sense why she shot herself in now. I figured the disease was a little overblown. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. Did you say?
Hyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
How's she supposed to leave? She can't even get the thing on, though. That was when she kicked me out.
It cannot be.
Could it be Hyoko remembered that? Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? That explains why she's over there and why she wasn't in her room, because I kind of assumed that she got kidnapped from her room or something, but that makes sense why she's there now. I can see that happening. Hyoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. That's why she had a disheveled up kimono. She put on something makeshift so that way she could go to the venue, look at the mirror, and change herself properly. But she needed something, a makeshift fix for it. Ah, that makes a lot more sense now. I was wondering why she was there. My clue was to say she left for some reason. I mean, we didn't have the whole story, because to me it seemed like her shutting herself in for the disease alone seemed a little bit much, but now I get it. She did not want to leave because she'd be embarrassed to know that she couldn't fix her kimono even though Mahiru had already taught her. Make sure she put the room key inside her kimono. I can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident? Or was someone listening in on your conversation? I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in on our conversation. Nobody knew? That's the case. How did the killer know Hyoko was going to the music venue? Something's Gong. Oh, the music just stopped? Okay, cool. That's not weird. Oh, okay, there's actually stuff to investigate. Cool. Bed? Bed? The bed isn't messed up. It doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep. I see you. Gotcha.
No.
Did Monokuma. I'm not getting a lot of time to interact with friends, so... Sink. There's a mirror, but it's so small and rusty. There's no way anyone can use this. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. There's no sign that someone had made a mess of her room, and I don't think she was forcefully abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find any important clue. Oh well. Alright, yeah, let's leave. I didn't feel like we'd find much in there. When I noticed we opened the room and it just looked like a room, I didn't think we were gonna find a lot there. So, next we move on to here. Not the music venue. Sorry, my brain just like completely lagged for a minute. It went blank and I had to reboot. Hospital. You need to check Ibuki's room. Unfortunately. Hey, Kazuichi. There you are. Hey, you prepared that surveillance camera unit, right?
Hey!
Yeah, so? I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. Didn't you get this from that shady-looking alley where all those machines were lined up? Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. Then, if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too?
Man.
No, that's impossible. Fortunately, the surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as part of the same unit. The video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed on the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed on the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor.
Hey.
But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras. So yeah, he's got two sets. He took the camera from one set and the camera of the other, swapped them, so that way we can see from the camera in the music venue, the monitor in the hospital will show us what's going on in the music venue, and then vice versa. So, in case that's confusing anyone else. And then all he really did was amplify the communication range of it, so that way it can at least reach to the music venue. It couldn't reach all the way to the motel per se, but they got it to work towards the music venue, which is what they needed, at least. But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I just swapped the cameras. So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue and vice versa. However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number, so even if you bring the same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning, even if another surveillance camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it. Yeah. However, I didn't just swap the cameras. I modified them, increased the wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it. You're right, you did work on that. So is it a recording? It must be a recording then. Surveillance camera unit, as long as the music venue's surveillance camera is destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast with it.
Hajime.
Hey Hajime, there's something I want to ask you. You just first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
That's right.
Oh, I also wanted to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions.
Hey.
Tell me, Hajime. Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video in that surveillance camera unit. It showed the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging like there is, like there is now. But the whole display was pretty dark because they were just using candlelight. There was a rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that, there was a stepladder on the floor. Right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and a hip bag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered, but now I know that must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the stepladder without any hesitation. She climbed that stepladder of her own free will, and then she grabbed that rope, and that's all I saw. Candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something, because the screen went dark all of a sudden. It wasn't displaying anything anymore.
Man.
Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared function, so things can still show up even in the dark. But the one I got from the machine alley was a really old model, so yeah, it doesn't have the infrared protection. Hold on.
Well?
At the time you say you didn't know the person wearing the hit bag was Ibuki, right? Yeah. You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself, so you rushed over to the music venue to try to stop her. Yeah? I didn't make it in time.
Hey.
Still, if she climbed the stepladder on her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer? Ibuki committed suicide? What do you think, Chiaki? There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right? Yeah, there's no doubt. If so...
You.
Hey, don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it. Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure that out so easily. Oops. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. Heading over there. Aw, Chiaki. What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden. Yeah, I kind of insulted her. She said the conference room, but why would she mention the conference room of all of a sudden? Also, I might just be overthinking, but she seemed a little upset. Surveillance monitor video has been added to the truth bullet section. Yeah. Ay, ay, ay. So many clues, so many clues. What's up, Akane? What are you doing here?
Now then.
Yeah, finally getting back to my normal self. Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you want. No. No thanks. She was bearable when she was quiet. It'd be so much easier if she was still feeling the after effects. She'd beat me up if I said that out loud. Anyway, why are you here?
Hey!
Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one. Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea, but looks like they're out of stock. Looks like there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms. There weren't any gowns? Yep, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left is the one Nagito is wearing. If I have no choice, then I should just use Nagito's. It's a unisex size, so I'll probably be able to fit in it. Hold on. What happened to the gown you were wearing? Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross. Wearing clothes someone else was wearing is even grosser. No time to dilly-dally. I totally left Mikon back at the music venue. Crap, I gotta go back soon. Well, it's okay since I already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea. Okay, looks like this is the open room. There shouldn't be anybody inside. I should look somewhere else. Ibuki's room. Open room. Is this Ibuki's? I thought E3 was Ibuki's. Anything in here? Open room. Nope. Oh. Something about my pet. What's going on? Ah! It died. I've forgotten all about you. You exist. Forget it. I do not care for that pet. Oh, I think that's called an MRI machine? Not CAT scan, right? It's the MRI. I have no clue. My knowledge on the different hospital machines is bad. You said you're in the conference room. Let me look in the staff room. I feel like this conference room is gonna say something. Staff room? There isn't a room for patients. It looks more like an on-call room for hospital staff, but all this cluttered medical equipment makes it look like a storage room. If this is the only on-call room working at the hospital, it must be tough work. So if a room like this exists, that means there used to be people here, right? Seriously, what the heck is going on with this island? Bed. There's a bed. It resembles the one in the patient rooms, but these are probably for breaks. It's not time to rest. I should go back to investigating. Boxes, medical equipment, nursing tools. There's a lot of other medical stuff here too. This room looks like it's used for store equipment. There's nothing particular that catches my eye. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. This is where we slept before and I never got to investigate it. Here. What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. What's the switch? Don't turn it on. Huh? Chiaki, are you there?
Cuz
You turn on the light, it's gonna be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing. What's fully exposed? Hey, Hajime. If you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the light. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke them out? I'm not gonna poke out my eyes. Aw, bummer. Roll fail. No sooner did she say that, I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. Alright, and I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtain that was covering the window.
Hey.
Were you surprised? Surprised? I don't get it.
Well,
I got it. What?
see?
The curtains in the conference room are designed to completely block out light. There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about light shining through.
See?
See, a black curtain that blocks light, and it's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect. Black light blocking curtain. A blackout curtain? That's why it was so dark. So is something wrong with it? Still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. Yep, she's upset. But still, what was that? What was all that about? That bit about being embarrassing if I look and troll fail?
Nope.
I just wanted to mess with you. Yep, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? Oh, leave her alone. She's smart. Let her be. I guess I'm done investigating the hospital. I should move on to a different place. Really? Projector, well, it's not strange for it to be in a conference room after all. This probably isn't a clue. I should look somewhere else. Okay. Desks. It's a folding desk. They probably arrange these inside the conference room during meetings. There's nothing that catches my eye. Okay. Curtain. So this is a light blocking curtain. That's why it's so pitch black. Hi, Monokuma. This is the most of these ones I've found. I think that's the 4th one. I'm missing one more, I think. Just happened to finding these. Okay. Radioactive. Alright. Let's get out of here. Black. Movie theater it is. Later. Ay. Wizard of Monome. The Wizard of Oz. What's up, Nagito?
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. That means you noticed it too, right? The case this time is an imitation case, in which the killer used that movie as their, motive? As their theme. I wouldn't know. I haven't watched that movie yet. I was going to say theme, and then my brain stopped working, and then it started working again, and I didn't know what the last word was, so I had to go back to it. I see. Then you really should watch this movie first. Hey, manager, our customer's here.
Did you call me?
Yes, did you call me?
What?
Huh? Hajime's the customer. Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
You say you didn't want to watch it. Well, I knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's what tsundere Hajime looks like, then you're really a tough guy. You were so devoted to being tsundere that you bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million. Paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing.
Listen up!
In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito? Stop it. But my resistance was in vain, and Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker. See, it's this one. Sorry, I was born stupid. You bought this for $1.5 million? But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie. Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket.
Here!
Okay, here you go. It already says so on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give away 1 ticket per person. You only have 1 chance to watch it for free. I've already stamped today's date onto the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat. Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once.
Look forward to it,
And I'll go
okay?
prepare the projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay?
Hey,
Hajime, about that invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Huh? Why? No reason, just think of it as a protective charm. Okay. 13... Oh, 13th. Oh, it's on the 13th day at 10:04 a.m. Got it. I guess I should just wait until Monokuma finishes preparations. Food corner? It's a food shop. A lot of things like popcorn sandwiches, drinks are arranged here. I don't think this pertains to the incident at all. Nothing? Okay, here we go. That reminds me, this item should be on top of the counter. Ah, right, that's where I saw it. I completely forgot about that. This one looks like a tote bag made of hemp cloth with a decal of Monami's face on it. Ah, did that catch your eye? It's an all-purpose tote bag useful for a variety of common tasks. It's a limited item. Only 1 person can have it. Tote bag is gone. That means...
What's this?
Oh, there. Were you interested in buying that tote bag?
Too bad.
Well, that's too bad. It's already sold out. Who'd you sell it to?
You're so
Stupid. There's no way I'd
stupid.
fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that'd reveal who the killer is. So the killer bought it?
Shocking.
Uh-huh. I remember you said there was only 1 because it's a limited item, right? It's not limited to 1. It's more like it's limited to 1 person. What's the difference?
Hey,
When you buy 1 bag, you get another 1 free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes. For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off. Alright then, Monokuma's count. Yay.
well now.
Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue.
Now then.
Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away.
Wait, I can't
This is exciting! Exciting! Alright. You gonna join me, Nagito?
Possible.
Hajime, I can't. Oh, wait, he can't, because I can't believe you bought that thing and you paid $1.5 million for it, too. But even you said you should have just settled it with money to get out of seeing that movie. You're right, but that means I would have had to buy that thing, you know? Just leave me alone. Yeah, it's not our fault. We were told not to buy it, and we bought it. Because he said so. I apologize for keeping you waiting. World-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monami 2.5D will be screening shortly. The title alone, I have a bad feeling about this. 2.5D, that sounds half-assed.
Now then, please relax and enjoy the film.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates.
Hey.
One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created
this
by a
is Wizard of
helicopter
Oz.
gunship during a routine military exercise,
Like a play off of it.
and was whisked away to Monami's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monami. who was rumored to grant any wish one desires. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide, the Monami scarecrow hanged herself and died.
Oh, all right then.
He also met a Monami lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows. He also met a Monami tin man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron. After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami, the great
that's
and
half-assed.
powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami. And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her.
All right then.
With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury. And he lived happily ever after. The end.
Phew. Man, movies are the best. That drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues, one for each head.
So,
Now then, let's meet again at the class trial.
bye.
Goodbye. Bye-bye. I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe the situation, I think. Ugh, there's a hair in my face. Let's see. How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is this even okay to call that a movie? But thanks to that movie, now you know, right? Yeah. Just like you said, the characters who were killed in the movie match the victims in this case. Yuki's death by hanging matched Scarecrow's death in the movie. Not just that, but Hyoko's suspended body matches Lion's death too.
But
It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now, or if the killer's main goal was just an imitation murder, then they should be upset about it, but I'm not sure if that's even true. Is it class trial time? Are you sick of us waiting? Keeping
Hello!
you waiting?
How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome! The class trial's gonna start, you know. So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP! I'll see you soon!
Already time. So this again. Need to go to that place. Again. But now's not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Hyoko became victims in order to find the truth. The only thing I can do is go. Man. But that's gonna have to wait for next time. So we have done to finish investigating. We've got all the clues that we need, at least for the time being, that we could collect. And I honestly don't feel any closer to figuring out what's going on with this murder. Things are still up in the air. But we've learned a couple things. We got to see that movie that I still wonder what it means. I still wonder if maybe one of them killed the other, and then I don't know. I got theories everywhere, but that's all they are, is theories. It's just the theory. But like I said, that's going to be all for now. If you want to see what happens in the next class trial, go down there, hit subscribe button as well as the bell icon. That way you get notified when I upload. It's free, it's easy, it takes like 2 seconds to go down there and do it. But something else that's also really cool if you do while you're down there is hit the like button just to show that you're enjoying the series and you're enjoying the content. And if you leave a comment, you're interacting with the community. Not just me, but the other people that watch the videos as well. All those things are good. So if you got a moment, it takes 2 seconds. Just go down there, do those things, and then you'll be good to go. And then you'll be notified when my next video comes out, or any of my videos for that matter. But unfortunately, like I said, that's all the time I got for now. And I'll see you all in the class trial of the next episode. Like Sentinel, logging out.